Hey you guys, I'm back again. Lots of lives today. This is gonna be quick. Just showing you guys what I'm eating today, since that was so helpful for y'all yesterday. Do I have everything? I keep forgetting what I said I was gonna do because I'm like, do I want this? Do I want that? People think things are limiting, but I'll show you guys what I have, and then I'm gonna decide as I go. Because I didn't really have lunch today, and one thing I was thinking I was gonna have was gonna be a lunch item, but I'm thinking I'm gonna use that tomorrow instead. So, first I'll show you my new creation, which is an assortment of chopped veggies. I don't know how the light is. Hey Dorian. An assortment of chopped stuff. Okay, now the inspiration for this, hold on, let me turn my tea down. The inspiration for this, you guys, was I said, you know, I want to try marinated mushrooms. I've never liked mushrooms raw, but I'm always trying new things. So I said, what would I make them in? And it's not on. Oh, yes, it is. Okay. What would I marinate them in? So I added in a little coconut liquid aminos, a little salt, a little olive oil, onion powder, ginger powder. And in here I have the chopped mushrooms, some purple onions, purple or red onions, red bell pepper, orange bell pepper. I had some fresh parsley, so I put that in. I had some olives, so I put that in. I have no idea what to call this. I think I said fresh parsley, flat leaf parsley. And these were baby portobellos. But I figured, what I was thinking of, it was a couple years ago where I did this raw detox, and I tried it was called a raw chili, and it was made from chopped mushrooms and stuff in it. And I liked it, even though at that time I didn't like mushrooms either. And so I said, I'm going to try to imitate something like that. Bring you closer, the lighting. So that's kind of what I was going for. I didn't bother to Google it. Don't remember what was in it, but that's what I put in here. And I made this a couple hours ago and just let it sit on the counter so that it could get like really good, you know, get a little flavor party going on here. It's good, but now it needs a little bit of maple syrup. Earlier, when I tried it, I was like, I'm not going to put any sweetness in here, but now I can taste like a little bit of the bitterness. It might be from the olives. So, oh, and there's lime juice in here. Okay, so then I couldn't decide what am I going to eat this with. Well, I was going to do my coconut wraps. I think I brought those over here. I think my daughter's been down here putting stuff up. Oh, here they are. That right there could go in a nori sheet, which is what this is. And on the other side of the same package, I have my paleo wraps. It's a coconut wrap right there. Again, they're expensive, but I don't use them very often. So I'll buy a package and have it for months. They never go bad. That's the good part about it. So, well, then what I was thinking is I would put it in a lettuce wrap. But what I decided finally was to make zucchini noodles instead. So I have my spiralizer here. And what I was thinking is I would serve that with zucchini noodles and then put a little walnut meat in there. That's what this is going to be. That's just soaked walnuts and a red onion. And then a mock cheese sauce on top with the cashews. So first thing I'm going to do is spiral my zucchini. I thought you guys might like to see that for those of you that don't have a spiralizer yet. This is a veggie until I can get my veggie bullet. You literally just put it in here and turn it, and it comes out as noodles like that. Very, very simple. Okay? Turn, 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 turn. And it makes great pasta noodles. Pasta style noodles, because of course it's not pasta, but a lot of people like it. This is like all the rage now. So I got hooked on it in January when we detoxed. And I've been eating it ever since. Because I was going to do some dehydrated zucchini chips today. Just didn't happen. So I'm going to use my zucchini for this instead. Sometimes I wait too long and then my zucchini goes bad. I know we've all been there. But look, that's already done, y'all. Okay? Who's going to Walmart to get a veggie? $10. Anyway, some people say that they like to soak these in a little bit of salt water for a few minutes to enhance the flavor. It doesn't really matter for me. To me, it tastes exactly the same. I think, so I'm going to set this to the side. And I'm going to finish off this mock cheese sauce here so that I can do the walnut mixture last. All right. I think I put onion powder in here. There's a tomato in here and a red bell pepper. You don't have to have the tomato. It just gives it more red color. Again, using up what I have. The cashews are in the bottom along with the red onion. There's a little bit of lime juice in here, but I may need a little bit of water. But actually, you know what? I'm going to blend it some first because the tomato makes water. And again, what's the rule? It's hard to subtract. It's easier to add than it is to subtract. So I've never done this in my meat before. Let's see how it goes. It's pink, and that's not really the color that I wanted because of that tomato. Well, it's kind of orange, but let's see what it tastes like. Where's my spoon? So it's probably, the lighting is terrible where I am right now. I don't know why, but it's a little more pink than I was going for. But let's give it a try. So it tastes good. Let me tell y'all something. Cashews, just so you know, they're actually considered by Dr. Sabi to be a hybrid nut. I've not researched that myself. Cashews, peanuts, pecans, but you just can't duplicate what a cashew can do. I could do this with Brazil nuts, but it's just not as creamy, y'all. It's just not. And I can't get over it, so I just keep using it. But I say, well, I'm not going to eat it all the time. All right, I need more salt and a little bit more lime juice. The lime juice, again, that's what gives it the tartness that cheese has. When I'm eating cooked foods, I'll take that red bell pepper and roast it. The charred flavor is really good. Not going to throw it away. All right, I'm going to give this one more taste. But it's already super smooth and creamy. That's good. The funny thing is, it tastes slightly sweet. Like I added some sweetener to it, but I did not. I promise you I didn't. So now I'll have to just make my walnut. Okay. And I'll be done. Again, not even hungry anymore, really. But I know I'll enjoy this, and I'm gonna be out all day tomorrow, so it's important for me to have something that tastes good to take with me. Stop being lazy, just throwing something in a bag. You can't do that unless you're really experienced and deep in this thing, because when other people start eating whatever and you're not excited about what you have, you're going to be tempted. All right, so it's looking a little less pink. You know, pink just reminds you of Pepto-Bismol. All right, now, when you guys aren't talking, what do I feel? I feel lonely, I feel sad, I feel slightly depressed. I feel like you're multitasking, because that's what I tend to do. I'm not even one to watch a lot of videos, honestly, which is why I underestimated how much other people need to see these, because that's not really my thing. But you're not talking to me at all. I don't know what you're doing for dinner. I don't know how your day went, if you weren't on the check-in at 3 o'clock. I don't know if you did your homework or not. I just don't know, guys, but I feel sad about it. So I see there's 4 people here, but no one has said anything. I think Dorian said hi when she first joined. But it looks like the rest of you guys are multitasking. Or maybe you're watching and you're making your meal. All right, well, since you're not watching and talking anyway, I have a second to go and rinse this out so I can put these walnuts in there. I'll be right back. I don't want to dirty up another appliance, so I'm rinsing the same thing. Alright, so something exciting to show you guys with this walnut mixture. So, by the way, here's my sauce. Looks very similar to the salad dressing, right? I guess it could be a salad dressing. I think I'll have that tomorrow with some salad. Again, I didn't eat lunch, so I'm behind. So, something exciting to show you guys. I'm going to transfer my walnuts in here first with the red onion. And then after this is done, I'm going to plate it up. And I'm going in. I love to binge on healthy food, but make it flavorful. Spice it up. Because I was going to put a little jalapeno in that sauce, in that mock cheese sauce. And I may still go back and add a little lime to it because it tastes like it still needs something. So here's my little surprise for this. I needed sun-dried tomatoes. I thought I didn't have any. Then I found some, but they were dry. They weren't in oil or anything. Ideally, these should have been marinating a little bit longer, but oh well. What I did was I put them in a bowl with a little bit of grapeseed oil, and then I added some smoked paprika. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells like super smoky from that smoked paprika. So I feel like that's gonna light this up. That's gonna light this all the way up. All right, so I'm just gonna drop a few in there because I am just slightly paranoid about overpowering it. Drop my oil in. I guess I should taste it. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's very mild. Okay, good. All right, so there's that. And I'm going to add a little bit of tomato to this too. I think this recipe calls for tomato paste. You see how I don't even read these things like I should, you guys? Let me get my tomato paste. I'll put just a little bit of tomato paste in here. I got a whole half a tomato over there, but I think I'm gonna put that on top. A little bit of tomato paste. Whoop. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of maple syrup. Balance. It's not that you want it to be sweet. You're trying to balance. Who just joined? See how, does anyone see how lonely I am? That no one is talking to me? Whoops. That might be too much of that. That's how distracted I got because I'm busy. I'm here trying to entertain you guys. So I have my tomato paste in here. My sun-dried tomatoes that I soaked in a little bit of oil with some smoked paprika to give me a little smoky flavor. Oh, I remember now why I wanted that so bad. Because I accidentally bought some smoked sun-dried tomatoes, and I had those last time, and it was so fire, I was like, this is all I want. You're all I want? Now, I've never done in this blender something with so little liquid, so I'm curious to see how it will do. Check on that because, you know, with this mixture, you don't want it to be mush. Right? You don't want it to be mushy. That's not what we're after. You just want it to kind of blend it down. Alright, so now it's still on the chunky side. It's not really looking like how it's supposed to. But it smells good because of that onion and that smoked paprika. And I'm going to add the rest of this oil. That might help it blend up some. Because you wouldn't want to add water to this, y'all. You're going for that super chunky texture. All right, so a little bit more oil. I'm going to blend it again, and then I'm going to assemble, and I'll be done. 4 people and someone left. I'm so sad. All right. Let's go back with it, see what happens. It's getting caught on the sides. I don't know if it's going to do what I want. And the thing is, this bullet doesn't have varying speeds. I had a mini food processor that before my house fire that was so perfect for this sort of stuff, and I have not been able to find a good replacement. This will have to do, y'all. Okay, so it's kind of all up near the top. It's a close up. Thought it was going to focus in more. That's good. It looks strange, but it tastes delicious. Oh my gosh. It's the smoky combined with the sweet. It's that smoky and sweet together. With the onion. Let me tell you, when you ask the Lord to bless your food, He will do it. This stuff didn't even chop up right. So now these zucchini noodles, y'all, don't need anything. They don't need anything added to them because there's so much flavor in these 2 sauces. Unfortunately, this one doesn't look right. I don't know how I'm going to get a picture of this that's decent. But that onion flavor is super strong. But it's not overpowering. It's just shy of being overpowering. So, this is what this looks like. Very weird. But it's good. So I'm going to try to get a decent picture of it once I'm done. And I think I forgot a bowl to put this in. Alright. So, here we have it. Our bowl. On the bottom, our zucchini noodles. And I'm gonna break these up a little bit. Well, no, I'll do that after. All right, so we got our zucchini noodles pictured on the bottom. And then, I'm trying to think of the prettiest way to do this. I think I'm gonna go for the mushroom mixture next. I can't believe I just made up something that's this tasty that no one in my family would even eat. All right, so I'm putting that in the middle. So here's what we have now. And honestly, y'all, I could eat this just like this. Oh, praise ye the Lord. Every now and then you still want something comforting. Just because you're raw, you're doing a detox. Now, you could take this, which I may or may not do, and put it in the oven, you know, for 5 minutes or so, just to knock the chill off. You still be in good shape. And then I'm gonna add my walnut meat creatively. These dark pieces in here are the sun-dried tomatoes. All right, so I think I'm gonna put that on one side. Trust me when I tell you, I'm still really bad at plating. Put the walnut meat on one side, and I think I'll put the mock cheese sauce on the other side.
I'm gonna put this back in the
All right, and then, or I could, I'm scared to drizzle this cheese sauce. I really am, because I'm not really that good at that, and then it won't be as attractive, or, you know. So I think I'm just gonna put.
Is that put? Is that putting?
Right there, on that side.
Mommy, is that putting?
No, it's not. It's mock cheese sauce. All right, and there we have it, you guys. My dinner is good to go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put all my leftovers up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. The consult from they can't see you.
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
No one's watching, honey. They're multitasking. They'll come and comment later. Anyway, group consult from earlier today is in the file section now. Let me know if you don't see it. I'm about to step away and throw down. And guess what? I can have 2 plates if I want to. Your recipes are very similar to this, except for this middle recipe that I didn't record anything for. But again, that was just baby portobello's diced really, really small. And then you just add in whatever hard vegetables you have. Don't put any tomatoes in that. Don't put any cucumbers in that. There's too much water. They'll be nasty and mushy. You won't be able to enjoy it the next day. This is red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, fresh parsley, red onion, and I think that's it. And then I added, the fresh parsley, and then I added coconut aminos, lime juice, and a little bit of maple syrup at the end, and I let that sit here on the counter for a little while. And then that's what I ended up putting with my zucchini noodles. And then you saw the mock cheese sauce that I just made with the cashews, red bell pepper, tomato. You could also not do the tomato. That's in your guide already, though. Add a little bit of lime juice to that, some salt, some onion powder, and then the walnut meat, which was walnuts with red onion and sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, a little bit of oil in there to get that going. So this is what I'm having. I think I might add a little bit. No, I'm not adding anything else. I promise I'm not. All right, you guys enjoy. Listen, I'm headed over to my Max Healthful Living page. I'm going to reshare the worship thought. It's Temple Tuesday. It's a new web series that I'm starting, so feel free to come on over there and join me if you want to for a few minutes while I go live. All right, bye.